Our sponsors: The Finkley Experience, an educational consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education, in which prepares high school students for college. For more information, visit their website at thefinkleyexperience.com. Father to Father Incorporated, a nonprofit organization that strengthens families through father engagement, with a goal to help men in our communities to be great dads. For more information, visit their website, fathertofatherinc.org. ABLAZE Entertainment. The goal of ABLAZE is to take emerging artists and develop them to the next level of their career. For more information, visit their website at ablazeentertainment.net. Thank you.
It's finally here. My brand new single, Biggest Dream Come True. Now available on all streaming platforms.
My name is Courtney Glaude, writer, director, producer of The Reading, now streaming on BET Plus, and you are now tuned in to the Michael Finkley Show.
On the next Michael Finkley, we have from ABC's All My Children, we have Esta TerBlanche with us, as she talks about her experience on the soap opera and her wanting to go back into this amazing industry. Fink Fam, don't you dare miss this show. Next Finkley.
There's a new familiar face this time. Say hello to the new daytime. See it everywhere you go, doing the greatest show. It's no other than the Michael Finkley Show. There is no other. He's like no other. I'm so glad that someone resonates with me. Come celebrate with me. Let's tune into
Welcome to Michael Finkley Show. Thanks for joining us today. So, y'all, I remember those times when I was actually in middle school, elementary school, even in high school, where, you know, when you played sick, right, and your grandmother was there, and you spent time with her because your parents are at work. And one of those things that I remember most so with my grandmother is that when I stayed home from sick, even if I was sick or I was playing sick, we watched Price is Right, and that led into those amazing soap operas that they loved so much. And so I'm like, why am I watching this? What is really going on? But I learned so much in those times, and there was a great bonding time for my grandmother and I as well. And I am so excited to have from the former All My Children's soap opera from ABC, we have Esta TerBlanche with us, and she talks about her time on the iconic soap opera, and y'all, she wants to go back into this field as well. So we're going to talk about how she is transitioning, wanting to go back. So another amazing show, Fink Fam. Back in a moment.
Next, Esta's with us. Don't you go away.
You think you don't, you're doing fine. What's going on, y'all? It's country singer Tony Evans Jr., and you're watching the Michael Finkley Show. Cause everybody needs somebody.
On the next Michael Finkley, producer, actor, director, and so much more, Erica Hubbard is with us as she talks about her amazing career and future projects. Next Finkley.
Hey Fink Fam, it's your favorite host, Michael Finkley, and you can listen to us on CTR Media Network. Go listen in. Hello everybody, it's Finkley from the Finkley Experience. We're an educational consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education. So we assist students with their college and career endeavors. We train school administrators on the state of first-generation students. And also, we partner with colleges and universities to assist their first-generation population for easy transition from high school to college. So if you're looking for a presenter or a speaker that presents on these topics and so much more, visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com and learn about all that we do. We're looking forward to working with you. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now y'all, my next guest, she's an actress, and I know you have seen her on the sitcom of the soap opera, All My Children. She is Esta TerBlanche. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much. How are you?
I am super, uber, duper well fantastic.
I love that how you said that. That is awesome.
word. So I'm very, very excited to chat with you for these few moments. And just learn more about you. We went back and we saw your character, and it reminded me of when I was younger, my grandmother used to love the soap operas, and she used to watch all of them. And so when I would be homesick, I would have to watch them because she's watching them. And so it just reminded me of those good times with my grandparents. And so
That's the best times, the times with grandma, right?
exactly. So thank you for contributing to that.
That makes me feel so good. I'm actually getting goosebumps.
I love it. Oh my. So let's go back. You're from South Africa, correct?
Yes.
How was growing up in South Africa like? What was that like for you?
It was wonderful for me. I grew up half of my life, part of my life on a farm, a game farm with animals. So I was really very much unaware of the political situation, what was going on. I was just with the animals. I was oblivious. I was just really on going to school in the town, and then on the weekends, on holidays, I would be on the farm with the animals, raising a lot of wild animals, and that was pretty much my life. So I really was very much not aware of what was going on politically until I got to America. Really, did it hit me?
Gotcha. And when did you actually get to America?
It was about 20 years ago already.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And your perspective of careers, did you know that, hey, I want to go into entertainment, or did you have something else in mind for your dreams and goals?
I started, no, definitely I wanted, I had entertainment in mind, and I was on a TV show back in South Africa, and I always wanted to come to America, and I entered the green card lottery, and I won that. And yes, and that was all part of my journey, and I ended up coming here, and yes, so that was all part of how I got here.
Wow. And so to get here 20 plus years ago and to land a role on national television, ABC's All My Children, how did that happen?
Yeah, so that was pretty wild. I actually went in for an audition, and I auditioned for a different character, for a doctor on the show, played by Alak Raj. And they called my agents and they said, wow, we really like her. She's a bit too young for the part, but we really like her. We think we're gonna write something for her.
Mhm.
And I thought, yeah, they're just saying that. They're never gonna do that. Like, who's gonna write a part for me?
Right.
I mean, it sounded great, but I I didn't think that would ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 weeks later, I get a call from my agent saying, "So, yeah, guess what? You're flying to New York. That part they said they were gonna write, they wrote it, and so they want to screen test you."
Mm-hmm.
I could not believe it. I could not even believe it, and I was like so stunned. And well, I flew to New York and I screen tested for this part that they were gonna write for me, and they wrote for me, and I screen tested, and then that's how I got this part.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Wow, that's a story, and I feel that too is a dream come true as well. When we have so many things in our mind that we want to achieve and accomplish, and it happens, it's like I'm on the right path, right? I'm on the right path. It's being accomplished. How was your time? Because you were kind of on and off at times. How was your time on this soap opera, and what did you learn about yourself?
It was just absolutely amazing. And I think what I learned was that at first I just thought to myself, there's no way I can move again. I just kind of found my feet and settled down in Los Angeles. I cannot move again. Like it's just too hard. It I'm it's not easy for me to to move. Like it was very difficult for me to immigrate. And then I just got used to Los Angeles. I made friends. I got settled down. I found my way. And then they're asking me to move to the opposite side of the coast, to New York. And I thought, no, I can't do it. And then actually when I screen tested, the first screen test, I completely messed up because I thought, let me mess this up because I can't do it. And then like 10 seconds into it, I'm like, sorry, can I stop? Can I start again? And then I said, Esta, stop it. Just go for it. You can do it. If you get this part, you can do it. Like, God will help you do this. You can do it. And then I went and I nailed it. And yes, and what I learned was that we are so much stronger than what we think we are. And there's an inner strength in all of us.
Yeah.
And until we really get pushed, we never get to use that strength. And sometimes it's good to be pushed or tested so that we can get to explore the depth of our souls. And sometimes it's a beautiful thing to be pushed and to explore that because that's when we learn the most. And that's how we can sometimes teach our lessons to other people.
Exactly.
That's where we get to offer gifts to other people.
Yeah.
And help other people. If it's only easy in life for us, what can we teach other people? Then we're just empty shells. We don't have any wisdom, any words of advice, any strength of character to give or help other people.
Yeah.
You know?
I love the way you said that, right? Because at times we forget that. We have our daily lives and we're trying to achieve what we need to achieve for the day, for our long-term, short-term goals, but we forget that bit of advice, right? And I'm so glad you mentioned that. And to add on to it, how are you continuously paying it forward for others?
Hey y'all, this is Septimius the Great, an international Grammy Award winning music artist, actor, and model, and entertainer. And you're watching the Michael Finkley Show, my boy.
Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Welcome to Father to Father.
The mission of Father to Father Charleston, South Carolina is to help fathers in the Low Country area of South Carolina to be a positive and consistent presence in their children's lives. Father to Father provides community-based programs and support groups for fathers free of charge. They also help fathers connect to other resources they need so they can meet their responsibilities and secure their parental rights. Father to Father offers job coaching and employment connections that benefit fathers. Father to Father is a resource for local organizations that want to provide family support and father-friendly services. If this program is a fit for you, visit our location in North Charleston, South Carolina, and meet our friendly staff here to help and assist. Or visit our website at fathertoffatherinc.org.
Hey, did you get your merch yet? Your Michael Finkley merch. Visit our website, michaelfinkleyshow.com, and click Finkley Store. You won't be disappointed, I'm telling you. That's good. And to add on to it, how are you continuously paying it forward for others?
I think I'm in contact in my life a lot with younger girls, younger women, and I've learned so many beautiful lessons from my mother. She was just a remarkable, phenomenal human being, and I constantly try and pay it forward. Her love, her advice, her grace, her beauty that I've learned from her, and I just always try to pass that on to younger girls in my life. I think that's one thing I really try to do in my life, because younger girls are so vulnerable by social media, by this, by that, and they're so yes, I would say vulnerable and susceptible to bad influences. And so I try to always just be like a rock for them, to stay strong, to stay beautiful, to not, just stay who you are, stay true to yourself.
Love the constant reminders. We need that in life, especially after the pandemic, right? We need that in 2023 to remind ourselves of that, right? I love that. I love that. So thank you for saying that. You have accomplished so much in your life. You've accomplished so much since you've been here in the States. What's next? Are we going to see you back on our screens and on our any soap operas?
I would love to go back. I feel ready to go back. I missed acting. Yes, I think it's time for me to go back. It's time for me to go back to acting. I would love to go back. And I would love to work with Cameron Matheson again.
What was so special about that relationship?
That is so hard to put into words. It was just something.
That's when you know it's good, though. It's hard to put in words. That's when you know it's really good.
Yes, I don't know. It was just something so, I don't know, magical, trust, just something so beautiful. Like I trusted him. It just worked with us. I love fun, pure. I don't know. I don't know if just, it was everything. It was just, I don't even know how to say it. It was just.
And you not saying that is enough said. It really is. It really is, because we can tell how much it means to you. The passion's there, right? We can definitely tell how much it means to you. There are so many, as you said before, young women that are still trying to find themselves and are even trying to mock you as well. I want to be just like Esta when I grow up, to achieve so much. What advice would you give to that young lady in 2023 that may be looking at you and say, I want to be like her?
I would say it's fine if you want to be like someone and role model someone, but just always remember you yourself are just so special and unique. You don't have to be like anybody else. Just you listening to me are beautiful. And remember, your own specialness and uniqueness is what's going to make you beautiful and special. So embrace your uniqueness and bring that to the table. And that is what's going to make you shine.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Words to live by. Definitely words to live by. So I must ask, how can the Fink Fam follow you on social media?
I'm on Instagram, and it's Esta TerBlanche.
Okay, heard it here. I feel that we need more time to chat, but you must come back. That means you have to come back and we have to talk some more.
I would love to come back. It was so much fun, and wonderful time to be with you today.
Definitely, but you have to come back. You heard that, Fink Fam. She's coming back. She's coming back. She's coming back. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yes.
So much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Fink Fam, don't go away. Back in a moment.
It's your Louisiana girl, Denise Boutte, coming at you on the Michael Finkley Show. And you guys may know me from Why Did I Get Married as the really sweet girl Trina, or maybe Meet the Browns as Sasha. But I'm coming at you guys from the great state of California, but originally from Louisiana, because you know I can't lose that Southern girl, baby. All right, you guys stay tuned to Michael Finkley.
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.
I know a lot of times, a lot of people like to focus on what's not happening in life. What's not going right in my life. What's not hitting home for me. When you should be focusing on what is. What is going right. What have you accomplished so far? What have you got to make memories of? What have you got to experience? Bro, if you're still alive, that should just be enough for you, right? Just right there. Every day I'm thanking God that, man, I get to live another day on this earth. I get to have another 24 hours on this earth. Why not? Why not, bro? If your family not hurt, your family not injured, you ain't have a death in your family, you okay, you ain't getting no wreck, you're not scratched up, you're not injured, you can walk, you can talk, you still have energy in your body, you still got all your fingers and your toes, you got something to be grateful for. And not even including the even more stuff that you have going on in your life that's great as well that you're not seeing. See, a lot of times we don't see what's going on. We just see what's not going on. And you blocking that. You blocking your blessings. Blessings is coming your way and you blinded to it. You blinded to them because you too focused on what's not going right. Cut that out. Focus on what's going your way. Even if it's one thing. Even if it's one thing. Focus on that one thing and build on that one thing, and I promise you your life will be more better. Your life will be more happier. When I focus on the positive, I always speak on this. When I'm focusing on the positive and I'm letting go of the negative. I can care less on what else is going on around me. I still able to walk. I still got energy. I still got my strength. I still got my peace of mind. I got a car. I got a roof over my head. I got food to eat. I'm good. I'm living in my purpose. Like, I'm good. I'm good. And you have to be that way. You have to think like that. And if you don't think like that, you will set yourself in traps to be depressed, to be sad, to think you're not nothing. When you way more than you ever thought. You got more greatness than you ever thought. You got more greatness than they ever told you. You can reach more people than they told you. You can accomplish more than you think. Your mind gonna tell you false narratives. You have to control your mind. Like I said the last video, control your mind. You own your mind. Your mind don't control you. Your mind don't own you. This is your body. This is your brain. And you take control of it. And you take action on your life. This is your life to control and take action. This is your life to make things happen. It don't own you. It don't control you. So start today. Take action. Take control of your life again. Don't let your mind run you. You run it. And be positive. Let go of the negative.
Hey, this is Nelson Estevez, aka Alonzo from Tyler Perry's The Oval, and you're now watching the Michael Finkley Show.
It's finally here. My brand new single, Biggest Dream Come True. Now available on all streaming platforms. On the next Michael Finkley, producer, actor, director, and so much more, Erica Hubbard is with us as she talks about her amazing career and future projects. Next Finkley.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. I hope that you learned something from this amazing interview. Thank you so much, Esther, for being with us and just being who you are as an individual. I'm telling you, you are truly the American dream and achieving your goals and wanting to achieve so much more in your life. So thank you for being who you are and continue to be great, and success will follow you all the days of your life. Thank you so much. And you have to come back because I know that we have a lot more to talk about. Thank you so much again. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Michael Finkley Show. Ring that bell for notification. We'll see you an email saying, hey, new content is available. Listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And for more information about what we do, visit our website, michaelfinkleyshow.com. Of course, you can still listen to us on CTR Media Network as well. Fink Fam, thank you so much for watching. And guess what? We'll see you next time. Have a good one.